Hey guys, it's Melissa Martini with My DIY Tribe. Today we are going to be discussing branding. The first thing we want to start with is just our brand clarity. You know, as entrepreneurs, we are all over the place. We have ideas that just come at us for days. Every time that we see something, especially as creative people, something new and exciting, what's the first thing that we think? Oh, I can do this and I can do that. And before we know it, we are just bogged down with all of this stuff surrounding us that we're trying to compete with everybody in every market. And we haven't really narrowed down exactly what our mission statement is, what our core values are, and what we really want to be about. So that is why it is time to make a plan. And I know you may not like to plan, and it's kind of hard to do this. This is the boring stuff, it's not the creative stuff, but it's very important if we want to be recognized in our industry. There is so many people out there that are doing the same things that we are doing. So how are you going to set yourself apart? So start to think about yourself as a brand and not so much as a business, okay? Think about the experience and the feel and the vibe that you want to give off to your customers as they come to shop with you. So, what is branding? Branding is, like I said, the experience, the story, and the message that your business communicates to its customers. This is going to include your logo, your fonts, your colors, your design elements, your packaging, and so much more. Branding is all inclusive of what the customers feel when they come to shop with you, when they talk with you, when they buy things with you. It's just an experience as a whole, and you want people to leave feeling like they experienced something they've never experienced before. This is not a, hey, I am selling a porch sign and I'm going to list it on Facebook Marketplace, which is fine. You can get a lot of business off Facebook Marketplace. But when they come to pick up the sign from you, what can you do to take that extra step to really make them remember you, your company, and to contact you next time that they need that same porch sign? That's how we're going to define our brand as we go through this module. Why is it important? Branding is going to help you attract people with the same values. It's really important that you're working with people who have the same values as you. Now, you can serve customers who don't feel the same way as you or think the same way as you, but people that vibe with you, your tribe, they're going to come back to you again and again. Those are going to be your repeat customers. Those are the people that are going to believe in you and your business. They're going to promote for you. They're going to be your brand ambassadors. So we want to make sure that we are setting ourselves up to attract those type of people when we're doing our branding. Your brand keywords are very important. They're literally the heart of your brand, and they're going to define your style and your personality. So if your brand was a person, how would you describe its personality? Here's some fun little keywords that I put together: bright, friendly, helpful, giving, inspiring. I think these words of all of you guys, like all of you are so helpful in so many ways. You're very giving. You inspire me every day with just how much you want to do. And like your customers should feel the same way about your business. So, what can we do with our brands to portray this message over to our customers? So, the first thing you want to do is make sure you're clear on your mission. What do we do? How do we do it? Who do we do it for? And what value are we bringing? Then let's talk about our vision and our values. What is the vision for the company? What values do you hold? What do you want to attract in a client? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? I want you guys to define where you are going and define a time frame when you would like to get there. Okay, now we're going to look at your audience. I want you to think about your current customers and why they buy from you. Do they share any of the same characteristics or interests? What's their age, their location? What is their gender, income level, education level? These are very specific questions, and you may feel like that's too much information to know, but all of these questions are going to help you later on when you go to the marketing module. So you need to just have them written down somewhere, a general idea of exactly who you are trying to target with your products. do not ask your customers these questions. I want to make sure that you're not going to say, like, hey, I need to know how old you are, how much you make, all of that stuff. That would be very rude. So you just have, this may not be an exact science, it's just a general consensus of what you think your ideal customer would be. Defining your target audience is going to be a little bit hard, but it is very important. So now is going to be the time that you're going to want to just brain dump everything that you're thinking about your brand. Grab a pen and piece of paper and start writing things down. Pretend you're at like a networking event and someone just asks you what you do. What are you going to write down? What can you do for someone? Why should they follow you and why should they buy for you? Okay, guys, for your homework, I want you to go down to the resources tab, and there is a sheet and it has all of these questions that we discussed. And I just want you to take some time to fill that out and keep it somewhere. Go ahead and get like a binder or a notebook as we go through all of this stuff so you can go back and refer to all of your notes for safekeeping. Until next time, I hope you guys have fun researching and defining your brand.